live on, well, it's definitely not thirsty. It's not thirsty. Ooh, I'm being guided to take off my necklace. That's interesting. Ooh. Da-na-na-na. What's up, everybody? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, fucking light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic. We need the demons, the black arts. We're going into some dark teachings here, people. It's a dark moon. Fucking Scorpio brings out occult teachings. We're going into the occult. No, Santa Muerte. Fuck that bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I am your guru, your yogi, your mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger God, the first child of God. I am the devil you call the Lilith, reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you had to see what I post on my community page. My latest live video, anything in my shorts. Let's find out if Kevin Miller did anything. I shared a video in my I shared a picture, and then later he came back up. Who? Baphomet? I saw him. I mean, I shared. It was all the lords of power, the dark lords of power, and myself. And I'm like, there's me. There's me. There's me. Really? Yeah. And when I shared his picture, it stood out to me. The rest of them didn't. He stood out, and then I saw him later, and then I shared some information about him, and so we're going to talk about him. Let me put my stone out. Let's see, what else did I post on my community page? I was busy doing stuff, getting together altars. I went and got my hair cut, chopped it off. Oh my gosh, and what happened in there? Holy moly. Really? Yeah. So there's this guy, and he keeps talking about church. He's going on and on about church. And I asked him who he is, and he's a pastor. He said he's the pastor of this church. I hit him with the 1-2, and then I freaking got him so bad, bro. It was like he is seriously going to be shaking in his boots. Really? Well, all of this combines back to, let me pull out his card. Damn, before I get all uncomfortable. Give me a second. Myself as the Lilith. So I hit him with, I was like, so you know your Bible, right? He said, oh, yes. So I hit him with the Genesis chapter 1. I brought that up. And then I brought up myself, Revelations, the female witness. He didn't know either of them. I'm not familiar. He said, well, the witnesses come to judge the 7 churches. Right? I was like, and by the power, I am the dark goddess reincarnated, the female witness that was in the beginning. You have no authority to be teaching that book if you don't know the beginning and the end of the book. Right? And he was going on about him and his church are going up the mountain for a retreat this weekend. And I promise you, the fire inside of me let it down on him. Realistically, yeah, he's not cursed, but he's cursed by the words that I said. And I thought about that too. Everyone is. Really? My words are like fire. They burn throughout your quiet spaces. You relive them. You hear them. Really? Yeah. So let's start out with that. This morning, last night, whatever. I was on my way to having, and it's so funny, so much of it came out today when I was driving and doing all this stuff. I was finally planning my freaking full moon ritual, right? And I had a participant, and they backed out at the last minute, right? Oh, not the last minute. They backed out, right? At the most ideal moment. And it wasn't a huge deal. I had to sit with that and realize it's me. And it's kind of funny because you look at the bigger picture. It's like, dude, you almost slept with the Lilith. Are you crazy? Really? Supposedly. Anyways, I'm deemed as the devil, and I am all terrifying, and the myths are true, and I try to warn you and tell you all that. But, in all essence, yeah, you probably should be very, very afraid. Why? Because I'm sanctified by God. I'm the only Holy Spirit walking the planet at this particular moment. Really? Yes, indeedy. Going back to that, I ain't mad at you. Really? Then I was, riding through the streets, and the Holy Spirit was never going to actually let that happen. They brought me back to this holy fucking union with these holy motherfuckers over here. And it's like, you know, I'm still running from this twin flame journey as fast as I can. They're like, are you ever going to stop running? No. Give me something to run to. Otherwise, I'm running the fuck away from this bullshit. Realistically, yeah, I am not finding your card. Where are you, bastard? Maybe I went past it. I started in the beginning. In the beginning, where are you? Really? There's Baal. Beelzebub. Where are you? Asmodeus. Where are you? Really? Fucking Lucifer. And that's it too. Going back to it, I'm your light worker. I know all of the freaking crevices of heaven, and that's why I was like, it's fucking boring up there. Go fuck them. I told you, I'm the goddess of hell. That's how I know all of this. Anyways, I shared a video too about him. I'm gonna find your card. You've got to be in here. He's got to be in here. If not, if not. Mike, if not. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Going back to it. Yeah, you should fear me. I don't give a shit. You should be very afraid for the rest of your fucking life. Go fucking fuck yourself. Really? That came into mind. Secondly was, you know, I told everyone he's not in here. Unless it's this one. Let me check these ones. One more time. Why isn't he in here? Because he didn't have an actual form. Okay, well, anyways, the story about him, I think it might be, it's not that one. The closest thing I have is to capture his picture is the horned god. Because that's what it is. It's the goat head. It's the devil. It's the symbol of the devil and Satanism. Really? Yeah. I don't have a picture of that. We don't study Satanism. Sorry. Of all the things we do study over here, there's no such thing as the devil. Oh, yeah. Let me go into that, and then I'll circle back to all this bullshit. So I shared the video about it, and it's really any one of us from the dark that taught alchemy were considered that we were deemed evil. We were the devils. They didn't want you to know our teachings. But yet, God allowed us to do such things. Really? From the dark, we were able to teach you how to ascend. Really? Yes. So it started, it said he who must not be named. It spoke about Levi. And then it went into Crowley and how Crowley flipped the switch and did all of this crazy shit. But it goes back to you couldn't even access any of this until you were able to balance your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Probably better we don't have an image to be putting at our altar. It doesn't seem like it would be something we'd put at the altar, now that I'm thinking about it. Realistically, yeah. So what it is it's the union of male and female. And that's what this whole thing is about, is the union of the fertility goddess and the horned god. And although I really thought it was going to be a person outside of me, it happened within inside of me. The horned god within me arose to meet the fertility goddess. And in that sense, I took action in my passion. It didn't really lead to an actual person, but that's okay. And that's where it is too. It's never going to just turn on for just fucking anybody. Realistically, no, because it's dangerous. Really? Yeah, totally. And that's why it's like you said too much. I didn't. I probably should have said more. Realistically, I should come with a lot of warnings. And especially that if you sleep with me, you'll never be able to sleep with another woman in the same way again. Really? Every man should know that. And it's not like I can just sleep with any man. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because whatever that was, the feeling I had with that person, I still have yet to experience in my twin flame fucking journey. So it wasn't about love. Probably more lust, and that has to do with this whole Scorpio because it's the sexual alchemy, and that's what I was teaching, literally sexual alchemy, which is called sex magic, and that's all from the left side, the dark feminine. Of course, as I sit here saying this, the only person that knows any of this stupid shit is our dark practitioner, Mr. Wolfman. Hey, dude, did you just make a Sagittarius video telling me that I was self-serving and I needed to be more submissive in a relationship? Who said I wanted to be in a relationship, dude? Don't you think if I wanted to, I'd actually try hard at it? And that goes back to the rest of you. I don't even see it like that. It's like I'm a goddess amongst men. And I'm out here looking for more gods, as if I'm Isis, and there's more of us. Ugh. I don't sit beside you. I sit above you. I sit at the highest thrones with the ascending masters. I've secured my place in time and space. And that's what I posted too. I was like, maybe if you spend your whole life, trying to develop your life, maybe they'll write stories about you too. I'm sure they're going to write stories about you, right, Eminem? People are going to tell your story when you're dead. They're going to play your music and keep you alive forever. They're going to tell about you guys forever because you did such great wonders for mankind. You were such an impact. You made such a big difference in humanity. Shut up, bro. You were just human like everyone else out there trying to fucking hustle and get some money in your pockets. I went through a paradigm shift, and I said I was going through it, and I shifted from the light straight back into the dark. Really, it's not a duality. It's not going from one to the other. They live within the same context of each other. Really? And I'm the in-between. I always have been. Hi, my name is Hecate. See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. Today's the last day. You should be crossing the road, you damn chickens. Really? Did you guys have tuna? I had tuna. I was guided to make tuna. Anyway, so that's what I was going into, is coming into union. I'm only coming into union with myself. And I go back to this. I don't see a union with these guys. Really? If it's going to happen, it's going to be an act of God, because I ain't acting on it. You're not acting a fool over here. Realistically, there's nothing new to that. And I love his projection through his video of like, you need to fucking act a certain way in a relationship. You go tell somebody else how to act in a relationship. I'm not doing this with any of you. On God, I'm not. I don't give a shit how you live your life. Go live your life. You're just the same as everyone else. You're not going to persecute my life, and you're not going to shove your way of life onto mine. So that might be my self-serving ways, right? Yeah, myself, and I, and my family, we serve God. So we don't serve, you know what I mean? The pocket. We don't serve ambition. And that's what I was thinking about too. This came to me. I got a download. Don't fuck up your pride. The last thing you want to do is ruin your pride. Your pride is everything. Don't go against your pride. Really? Yeah, you're going to need that. You need that ego to keep you strong. You can't go against it. The fall of man. As you say that, the fall of man, there's no rise. There's not going to be a rise of mankind. They all fall. Really? Yeah. That's what it says. Which woman is part of man, so you all fall collectively. Really? Yeah. I guess when I get in the light, I take a little bit too much on it about it, and it's like, oh, let me do my best to, save the lives. And then when I'm in the dark, I'm like, there's not much hope for you down here, buddy. Really? Well, in Christ, you're forgiven, but I don't know what that's going to do for you in this life. Doesn't mean you're going to have a great life. Really? Yeah. So there's a lot of energy going on. Realistically, it was just to come in union with myself. That was super duper. It's funny. It's like, would you do it would you give him another chance? What are you talking about? You're asking me if I feel the same way after what you did. You guys don't understand that. Bobby said that a long time ago. The only thing I know about you is that your feelings are always changing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm very fluid in that. And that's what doesn't make me so rigid. I'm able to be flexible. Really? But in that sense, it's like, well, I felt all this way about you until you did that. And now I don't really feel that way about you anymore. Is it conditional? No, it's changed the way I felt by the way you did what you did. People don't understand that. No, I still like you. I'm not going to cross that, you know what I mean? When somebody does something, or, you know what I mean? When they cross a line, you stand on the other side. It's like that, don't step past that you know what I mean? That first step again. For example, if someone was to say, hey, can we start over? Can I try this again? My question is, what are you trying to accomplish? What are we trying again? What are you trying to accomplish? Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So are you saying you want to do the same thing and think it's going to work this time? Or what are you talking about? Realistically? Yeah, realistically. And that's where it is. It's like, no, my feelings have changed about the whole situation. Realistically, was it what made my feelings change? Your actions. And that's where nobody takes in an accountability that they had something to do with this. Really? How come you don't like me like you used to? Do you really need to ask that question? Because I'm pretty sure the loudmouth that I am, I probably yelled it on my channel, telling you exactly what I don't like about you. Have you changed any of those things? Oh, well, then I probably still don't like you. It doesn't mean I don't love you and I can't be kind to you and I give you all forgiveness. But as far as liking you, like I like you, I like you, like I want to suck on your fucking face and I want to touch you. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. I love you, but I don't like you. I liked this guy. I didn't love him. I didn't love him. I don't even know him, but I liked him, and that was an attraction. And I'm learning the difference here. Realistically, yeah. And so God gave me this unconditional love, which means there's no limits to the love. I'll always love you. Really? Yeah. But you can just keep doing everything you want to make me dislike you. My job is to show you love. Really? Yeah, Judas. I'm not going to be mean to you, but you're Judas. You are a Judas. I'm sorry, what's your name? And I know you from where? Yeah, that's right. Seriously? Oh, it's forgiven. Everybody did something. Hey, do you forgive me? Of course I do. Will you give me another chance? Of course not. Why do I want to give you another chance? You want another chance. I don't. If I did, I would have tried to have another chance with you. I would have tried harder. I don't. Really? No. And that goes back to what Marshall said. It never really stuck until it really sticks. It's like you had a chance. You blew it. And just like Jesus, I forgive you for you knew not what you did, but go get smart. And then now you'll know not to do that to other people. Realistically, yeah. It's not to say it's a pattern. Oh, I'll never do that again. You won't. I won't give you the chance to. Really? Yeah, one and done. That was great. Seriously? Yeah. Am I holding grudges? No, I'm holding lessons. I'm holding lessons. Really? Well, remember what they did when you started talking too much. And that's really what it is. What did you do? Ran away? So my choices are to sit around and purposely push your buttons and say shit that I know is going to make you run away because that's your tendency. Because I've seen this once or twice. Really? Yeah. And I have all compassion for why you ran away because you're terrified. But now you think you're brave enough to come and speak to me. Well, let me say something that's going to make you even twice as scared and you can run away again. Really? You're no braver. You just might be a little hornier under the full moon. But this too shall pass, my friend. And when the next moon comes, it's about taking adventures. Where will you be? In your structured life, not taking any risks or any adventures. So, don't act like it was the moon. You're just kind of sad. Really? Yeah, going back to it. And of course, he would say that. You can get some other woman to bend over backwards for you in whichever way you want to bend her. That's not me. I'm Lilith. I'm on top. If I want to be, I'm wherever I want to be. And I'm not doing anything you tell me to do. And you have no power or authority. And that fucking means you are insignificant. And you don't like that. You don't like that you don't have power when you come to me. You don't like that you can't impress me. You don't like that your money doesn't mean shit, that the size of your dick don't mean shit, that where you live, none of that means shit. It doesn't. You have no value in where I come from. The value is weighed by the heart where I come from, the heart against a feather. You're heavy-hearted. You're wicked-hearted. It's all ego. It's all about, you know what I mean, your outside perception and in your mind. None of this is coming from your heart. Your heart doesn't try to impress. It's not even like that. Really? No, it's just true. It's just honest and true. Really? Yeah, so, men of power are powerless around me and they really hate that. They want to reestablish themselves because they see me and they feel intimidated. Are you having a fucking menopause moment? Really? Yeah. Well, once you realize that you don't have any power around me, then we can move on. I don't make you feel powerless. You just recognize. And that's a good thing. But now where are we supposed to go from here? Really? Just got quiet. I see Jesus out there. It's like, well, am I not flat footing it out here with you? Something to be said. I don't know why he wasn't in the demons cards. I mean, I just don't know. I'm gonna pull him up in the Black Arts book because I know he's in there. Ooh, the Black Mass. They were talking about whoever wrote the freaking. Did you know that the Satan church was established in San Francisco? That makes a lot of sense, don't you think? Have you been to America? America. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look in the glossary and see if I can find something on this douche. Sir Douche a lot. Azazel. There's the goat. There we go. And the devil. He's going to be right here. Gnosticism. They spell Kabbalah with a C. So weird. Really? Yeah, and they were talking about him. It's like, I teach all that, don't I? You do realize I am the dark fucking goddess, don't you? And that through me you find God. Ah, it's the oneness. I keep telling you, but you're not listening. Devil worshiping the devil. Let's go check out the devil. Really? Goat of Mendez. Who's the Mendez? Let's find out. $2.99. I'm interested. Let's look into the dark arts. Really? Yeah, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be learning that shit under Scorpio, which means, do they all know it? I don't know. My daughter's a Scorpio. I don't think so. Really? I don't know. They went to Catholic church and now she doesn't hate it. She hates her family. A connection between Watchers, evil, and the goat was implied in Jewish scapegoat ritual. Dang, I went right to it. Really? I guess so. Oh yeah, and I shared that thing about the thing in my car. It's like Jewish shit. Yeah, they gave me that. Really? The Jewish dude? Seriously? You gotta know. You didn't know Jesus was a Jew? In their eyes, he took all their teachings and proclaimed himself as a prophet. Really? Yeah, it was like an Anakin thing. He grew up in the churches and shit, and with the rabbis and all that, learning all of it. And then one day he disappears and comes back. He says, "I'm God." Take it easy, Kanye West. Yeah, but he could do the magic. Really? That's what scared the shit out of him. Moving on. All right. In Leviticus, where the ritual is described, Aaron is told to select a goat for Azazel. He is to place both hands on the head of the goat and confess over him all iniquities of the children of Israel and their transgressions and all sins, putting them upon the head of the goat, and shall send him away by the hand of a fit man into the wilderness. And that's why we do our offerings. Did I get mine together? It's sitting in my car. I was going to take it to Cherry Creek when I went down. What happened is my hair, bro, I'm going to be honest. He cut my bangs too short for my liking, and I got very upset. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm not going to get mad at you because something bad will happen to you. I just got to go. I got to go because something bad will happen to you if I get mad at you. And I paid and I ran out. And he fucked up my eyebrows while he was doing it. So I was supposed to go from one place to the next and drop this all off at Cherry Creek. And it didn't happen. I came back home freaking out and I had to curl my hair and make sure that everything was okay. And then I looked fabulous and I went back out to the store, but then I didn't go to Cherry Creek. So I still have my offering, but I didn't. But that's why we send our offerings out to the wilderness. Really? Oh, and I showed you that. They made me completely gut out my car and redo my altar, which it had not been done since the last fucking Sabbath. So it was time. The last time I set it up was in Bollock. So it was time. And they had me bring in all of my feathers, which I'm so glad because they're always blowing around in the wind. Like if my Jericho, they sit in the Jericho, and the Jericho, when it's wet, it holds them. That's why they look kind of funky. But if not, they'll blow around and it becomes kind of a mess. So I was glad that they told me to pull them out of there. So I reset up my altar in my car and we did an anointing there. I couldn't even tell you all the herbs I put in it. But for tonight, I have a bowl of realistically, they ended up, a whole dozen of flowers, dude. I have so many of them that I'm supposed to put down at the altar as a flower girl. I'm supposed to spread it all over because it's the blooming moon. And then I have so many. I have a bowl filled right here that I'm supposed to boil along with the hibiscus and the mugwort. I'm not going to boil the mugwort. I'll actually put that in the bath. But I don't like to put all that shit in the bath. It fucks up the bathtub. I've done this so many times where I've fucked up my bathtubs, putting all these herbs in the fucking bath with me. Really? Hey, you learn. Live and learn. So I'm going to boil all that shit and take my baptism, and then we'll probably do the offering tomorrow. And that's what I said to him. I was sitting there after I ran that fucking that pastor out of the church. I was like, I'm sure he wants you guys to come to his church and donate 10% of your income so that they can all enjoy these wonderful trips up to Breckenridge on the weekends instead of putting the money into the people. And that's it. There's a big, massive church on every fucking corner, but right next to it is a homeless camp. Why don't you adopt like one or two of these people with all those thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars you're getting? Really, I rained fire on his ass. I rained fire on his ass. I rained fire on his ass. And then I thought it was my karma when my bangs got all short. I thought the guy did it on purpose because I rained fire on his ass. I thought he cut my bangs on purpose. Really, they weren't that bad. I was making a big deal out of it. Really, they're short, but they're not that bad. Really, really. But I was like, I rained fire on his ass. It's like you have no authority by God to be preaching the word of Christ when you don't even know the beginning or the end of the book. Really? I lit his ass up. He is so going to have nightmares. I promise you he's going to have nightmares and God's going to come to speak with him. He might literally quit his ministry for what I put into him in that fucking place while they were cutting my hair. That's why I said I'm going to get all these bad thoughts off. I'm going to cut my hair. It's beautiful, actually. After I curled it, it's so pretty. I forgot how wonderful that is. When you have just long, straight hair, you can only, it's just straight. Really? No, it's fucking beautiful. Anyways, moving on. Put your sins and go make an offering. The scarlet wooden thread was tied to its head, apparently in reference to Isaiah 1:18. Though your sins be a scarlet as shall be the white as snow. Hundreds of years later, a scarlet thread or cord was a mark of a witch. Really? Have you ever seen them? They're wearing them. They're wearing just a little bracelet, and it's just made out of red thread. Really? I've seen them many times. I wear the whole pentagram, so they know. Really? This is the most common thing that draws in most everyone to me. It's the same thing that makes them run. Really? Mm-hmm. They're into it, or they run away from it. All right, the scapegoat ritual is connected to the goat, linked to Azazel, and connected to the goat to the devil of the fallen angels. In St. Matthew's Gospel, Jesus says that he will come in glory and divide all the people, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. The goats are wicked, and that's where it is. You guys consider yourselves the goats. You're the greatest of all time. You are establishing yourself based on your accolades. Lewis thinks he's the goat. Marshall thinks he's the goat. All of you think you're the goat, and each and every single one of you have put it in your song. You have claimed the marking of the beast. Really? You claim not to be a shepherd, not to be a sheep. And that's where it is. Here comes Aries. I'm seeing him. Really? No, you don't want to be one of God's flock. You want to be your own predator out there killing God's people. Ooh, you killer of Christ. You should meet my Apostle Paul. Really? Yeah, it's a great story. Azazel is the leader of the Watchers who lusted after the daughters of men. Hey, come lust me. And also the chief of the seraphim, or the goat demons, who are mentioned several times in the Old Testament and were worshipped by some of the Jews. Really? Yeah, buddy. That's where Jewish mysticism came from. They talked to different deities, and the deities gave them answers. Really? You were never going to get this unless you went into dark teachings, and that's what it is. The dark goddess told you. You can't find this in the light. They kept you. They didn't want you to ascend, and that's what I hit that guy with. I was like, Jesus said that the church lies within. That's what I hit him with. Really? Your church has no power, but you need them. You're dependent off of the messenger. You think that they have some authority. All they did was study the Bible, and this motherfucker didn't even know the beginning or the end. Really? Those are the most important. What part of the Bible do you teach, bitch? Really? I should have got him. I should have asked him for what church he was, and we really would have humiliated him. Moving on. What is this? Rehoboam anointed priest for them, and Josiah destroyed their palace, destroyed the places of their worship. Just as the watchers took mortal women for wives, so the cult of the Seerim, I don't know, seems to have involved the copulation of women with goats. Here comes the next one, Leviticus. Really? Yeah, we're the names of hell. Really? Me, Asimobius, Baal. There's a few of us, Lucifer. I'm the only one that's listed down there. Yeah, there's no other one down there. Really? Neither shall any woman stand before the beast to lie down thereto. And earlier they shall no more. Hey, dude, what would have happened to him? I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. Go ask Bobby what happened to him. I promise you, he was mentally. What did you say, Wolfman? If you sleep with a Sagittarius, you're going to need therapy. What would have happened to him? I don't know. The anointing of God? Really? He would have met God for sure. That's what lies within me. He would have came in contact with the Holy Spirit for sure through me. But that people don't have to have sex with me to do that. Really? I'm just saying. Anyways, moving on. They told me not to be sleeping with goats. That explains everything. A divine he-goat was worshipped at Mendes, the most beautiful women being chosen to couple with it. This is Alpheus Levi's goat of Mendes. There's where it starts, which he believed to have been the goat of the witches, Sabbath, and which he also called, there he is, I found you, butthole, Baphomet of Mendes. The story of the Watchers and their lust for human women was well known in the Middle Ages, though this link between the goat, Azael, and that's one we speak of all the time, really, as Azael, he's part of the other side. He's like the Hecate. He's like the female of the Hecate. The Watchers and the Serim, the connection may have been developed between devil worshipping and the fornication of women with the devil in the form of a goat. The medieval belief that witches coupled with an animal, which what I heard Bobby, I feel like you're the devil trying to convince me that the grass is greener in hell. I guess it's pretty beautiful down here. If you want to stay where you are, then stay where you are. I was the absolute temptress, right? It was all me. Bullshit, bitch. He showed up at my house. Yeah, he knew what I was going to do in the bedroom, but he had to get me to the bedroom. That's all that he had to do. Really? I didn't know I was going to do any of that shit. Seriously? So don't you even try to say that I raped this guy or did anything to fucking tempt him. And in essence, yeah, I tried to do what I always try to do. I think I've asked every guy to have sex with me in the woods and do a full moon ceremony. So this isn't fucking new. Really? No. And that's where it goes back to. I'm not giving in. This is what I want. Self-serving, if you will. If you want to sleep with the untamed wild goddess, sexual goddess, then you're going to have to go to the wild to do it. Realistically, and you're going to have to be pretty wild and get wild. But if you've read the stories and that's it, do you know how many books have been written about me and my sexual nature? Hey, don't be coughing up shit on my bed. Fucking dog. Every video, I feel like I'm yelling at her about some shit. Realistically, yeah. And that's just what it is. That's what God gave me. Really? What did he make me for? That. What did he say? Go and be fruitful. Who was he talking to if he wasn't talking to me and Adam? If they tried to delete that out of the book. He told Adam to go be fruitful. Shut up. Can't stand you guys, fucking holy Bible shit. Fucking holy shit. Full of shit, to be honest. Seriously. Anyways. Thou shalt suffer a witch. What is this? Exodus something. The medieval belief that witches coupled with an animal, which was their god, was probably strengthened by the passage in Exodus, beginning with the terrible verse, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live," constantly quoted by witch hunters. The next verse prohibits lying with a beast, and the next the worship of any god but Jehovah. Thou shalt not suffer to a witch to live. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sanctifieth unto any god save the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. What the fuck? Some modern writers suggest memories of a cult of the Greek Dionysus, I don't know, Dionysus, survived to influence the Sabbath. There's no evidence of this, but why are we reading this? Because I'm supposed to be taking part in this. I'm supposed to be having sex. It's supposed to be tomorrow. I'm supposed to be doing this whole sexual act with the goat in the night. Something like that. I was going to anoint you and bring him in. Maybe you weren't ready for that. And that's it. I scared you. I felt like I was supposed to tell you everything that was going to happen. Really? Shouldn't I have warned him? What if I didn't? What if I didn't? What if I didn't say any of that? What if I didn't send him any information about sex magic and he just thought he was going to have some crazy sex experience with some chick? What? Did I not tell you that I was the most powerful witch to ever exist in the name of Jesus? What? You forgot the beginning? You don't know how this ends? Oh, was it the sensitivity spray? Just wanted you to have be able to enjoy it. That lady on fucking Fight Club at the end. I think her name was Zoe. I have pornographic films and lubes, toys. I'm not always like this. This is a deadly moon. Wait till the next year when I'm fully in my power. It's going to be a powerful one. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. There's no evidence of this, but there are several similarities where Dionysus and the devil of the witches both appealed particularly to women, and the rights of both were orgiastic. In animal form, Dionysus sometimes appears as a goat, though more often as a bull. That's funny. Really? Because we're in Taurus season. It says someplace the village to which the cult was exported to Athens was called something something. He with the black goat skin. And there was a ritual combat between the black one and the light one, which suggests the parallel in the struggle between the devil and God. There's no devil. You guys create this. You guys create this. You guys create this. There's no fighting going on between the dark and the light. It's not real. It's happening inside of you, dipshit. And you sit there and say, this person's dark and this is light. This is black. This is white. This is wrong. This is right. That's all inside of you guys. There's no fight happening between us of the dark and us of the light. And I'm on both sides. It's not happening. We have no control over your soul, bro. We don't have nothing to do with this. You end up in a place of suffering where we rule. We didn't make you suffer. We're just the rulers of the suffering. Really? Because we suffered first, stupid. So you come to us and we teach you, you know what I mean, about your suffering. We console you in your suffering. Big deal. You're not away from God. He's sitting there watching you. Where do you think we are? We're some hidden place? For the leaky cauldron. We're away from God. Shut up. He's watching. He's watching closely, and if you act right, he might let you out, stupid. Something like that. I don't know. I just had to stop there. And that's where I want to read in the Bible. It's like Jesus went to go fight the devil. There's no devil. This story doesn't exist. Why would Jesus fight Lucifer, God's highest ranking angel? Why? Does Lucifer have any power? Only the kind that you gave him, where you guys believe in this shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to fuck up my eyebrows right here. Really? No. There's those of us of the dark entities, and then there's the light. And I'm both. Really? I'm not one or the other. I'm both. Really? It's a singular. It's not dualistic. You'll get past that when you learn the oneness. You guys paint this picture, and I told you, I just went from the light straight into the dark. I literally walked over straight into hell. I went from the 11th dimension with the highest ascending masters and sitting with Jesus and Buddha, and now I'm over here with the lords of hell. It's parallel. They're parallel universes, bro. But they're not separate because there's not like doorways. It's like openness. It's not, there's no fucking division. I'm going to break my head trying to explain this. Where we sit and where they sit, there's no space in between where we sit. There's humanity in the middle, but that's it. We're not on either side of you. You just sit between us and you lean more to the dark or you lean more to the light. And that's all it is. That's it. That's it. God bless. Amen. We're not separate. And that's where it is like, you know, they rule over your happy feelings and all of this. But when you get into your dark feelings, then you're right here. Then we're over there. And that's where they show this thing where you have an angel and a demon on your shoulder, always talking to you. Always. For sure. But you know what I mean? Because you're giving into the dark voice over there, that's not something outside of you, dipshit. I wasn't tempting you. You were tempted by passion, by desire, by excitement. You wanted to do this. And as I told you, you're going to have to face, as we call, a tower. Can you put your pride and your fear aside to have this adventure? No, his pride got the best of him. He said he wasn't afraid of anything but God. But I think I put the fear of God in him after I sent some of that information. Really? And that's just really what it is. It's down to your pride. What's stopping you is the way you think. But what's tempting you? And that's it. They tell you not to give into your temptations. Then you're right there messing around in the devil card, which is your shadows. You're not accepting that you already want this. Nobody's tempting you. You want this. You have an inner desire for this thing, this person, place, or thing that you deem as bad or evil, right? So why didn't he come and why didn't we meet up and have sex? Because in his head, this is bad. Bottom line. It was all good until in his head it was bad. And it was so bad that he had to like run away. Really? That's how fast it happens. Your thought. You could be just there and then all of a sudden, nope. And I'm a perfect example of that when it comes to relationships. It's all good until I have to face my shadows of my past relationships, and then it's all bad. Really? All bad. I have all compassion for that. But as far as the good and evil, it happens within you. I'm the devil because I'm inviting you to do something that you think is bad. But am I a bad person? You're deeming me as bad because you make yourself feel bad to be part of this. And that goes back to Lewis and eating chocolate or meat for that matter. He's made himself believe that the only way to be healthy is to eliminate these things from his diet, which I don't know if you understand that in his mind, he's superior to you because he has a better diet. He won't act like it, but he does. He thinks so. That creates a superiority. It creates separation where we're different. Really? And because he eats all organic, he thinks he's better than everything he does. He thinks he's better than you. You know what it is? He struggles with an identity crisis as just a poor, rejected black boy that's trying to prove himself all the time in a white world. Really? Yeah, Heritage Square is what I heard. Whatever. There was a disagreement, an epic disagreement in the beginning where they chose free will over God's will. And once you chose free will, you were outside of God's domain. So now you were not casted out, but in essence, you were out. You were oust. Really? And that's what I mean is you can do things and then now you're casted out or ostracized for what you've done. Can you come back into God's graces? And that's where you're looking at me as the dark goddess. Can you come back into the dark goddess's graces? This isn't about you being in my graces. This is about you being in God's graces. What do you want from me? What do you guys want from me? I'm just here to get you closer to God. And that goes back to Wolfman. I can't think of any man that wants a relationship with me in the way that you're talking about. Oh, he doesn't see a future with me. I'm sure he doesn't because he can't fit me into his reality. The only way you could see a future with me is if you saw yourself going with me. What would it be like to do what she does all day? Could I hang out with her? Could I do her schedule? And that's that self-serving. This is, if you want to live at the temple, you got to fucking follow the schedule of the church. Really? No, it's not a part-time job, dipshit. Really? In the sense of what, you're supposed to quit your job and sit around with me all day? No. You're supposed to be taking small steps to eliminating your position there and putting your position with God as he replaces your position. He takes you from a powerless place of the matrix, gives you spiritual authority during the breaking of your matrix, you know what I mean, position, gives you spiritual authority, and then he sends you out with authority above all mankind to go establish yourself as, you know, a singular force. Nobody else can compete with you. Right now, you guys are in fields, all different fields, competing with other people, trying to establish yourself amongst other people that you're the harder worker, you're the better rapper, you're the best driver, you're, you know, whatever. You're still establishing yourself, not in God, but within the people. And that's your ego. That's your pride. You have worked really hard to have people's opinions, you know, and to follow your own morals and rules. According to you, this goes against your morals. This goes against your rules. This is bad. So then I'm a bad person because you have restricted yourself. There was nothing bad about what I offered you, but you felt bad about it. And that's something you got to work with. You have a limited mind that won't let you do things. It makes you feel bad for doing things because you were really going to, but then you didn't. And that's really what it is. And then going back to it, yeah, you should be afraid. But in the sense of that's understanding, dude, she totally is the dark goddess, but she's covered by God. And that's it. How do you explain this to yourself? She's the most powerful witch that ever existed. She can do all types of fucking magic, but she's best friends with Christ. That should say it to yourself. Start saying that. The dark goddess is friends with Christ. The dark goddess walks hand in hand with the light gods. We do. And that, and in essence, as far as no, it's me. The Dark Lords didn't leave their position to go in between. I'm the only one that went in between. I came back to get them and restore them into the light. But again, they've worn the flesh, they've worn the free will, they're worn out. And they fear the consequence of the light. They fear atonement. God's not going to make you suffer anymore. The whole reason he's bringing you back is to stop your suffering. If he didn't care, he'd leave you where you are suffering, dipshits. Don't fear God's wrath. You should be eager for God's love again. Just to experience it. It's not that he ever stopped loving them, but eternity. How nice it would be to go home. You don't have to start no fires or anything. Just go home. Go back to your place in the light. Go back to what God made you. Go back to doing, you know what I mean, following his rule. You have spent eternity, like myself, you know what I mean, doing whatever you wanted. Now it's time to go back and do what God made you for. And that's where it is, you know, the humans awakening, but it's just as well as, you know what I mean, the ascension. They are all covered in darkness. Everybody is. They have to break it free just to get back into the light. And you're done. Really? Otherwise, you come back to another dark life, and another dark life, and another dark life, and another dark life. I'll be there. No, I won't. I guess some version of me will. There's always the dark goddess is always there in your suffering. Really? That's probably why they're sending me to the blue planet with the rest of you bastards. Really? I thought it was going to be an oasis. Is this another hell-made planet? What'd you guys do out there? There's no fight between us. The fight is inside of you. You've devised us. And there's no devil. You claimed any of us that had power over darkness were devils. Where's the power given? We didn't take power. We don't know where to take it from. All power comes from God. He gave us power and authority over certain areas of darkness, not man. That's what it is we rule over, the suffering of man. No, well, I mean, there's certain areas when you go over there that you're going to have a coach in that area of suffering. Really? Yeah, and that's it. Because we fell to it first. We fell to this first. Really? We did it worse. Ultimately, we were the first. The fallen were the first. We were the first. You don't even come close. Seriously? Not even a little. Really? Yeah. Just want to point this out. There's no such thing as the fucking devil. Really? They created it. They created something of the dark to make you stay away from the dark. Your parents do it. Women are still trained that way. Most people are. You're afraid of the dark. The things that lie in the dark. Okay, so who am I? I'm Lilith. Who's what? Who shall rule over the creatures of the night? Am I afraid of the dark? No, because I rule over the night. Why? Because I'm the goddess of the moon. I'm the light in the darkness. When are you guys ever going to get this? Really? Yeah, listen here, starseeds. Moving on, Dionysus was connected with the underworld like other gods of fertility and vegetation. Well, we're calling in all of them, aren't we? All these dark fertility gods. I pulled in the moon god today too. We'll see. I don't know if there's any gods amongst men. Really? Until they awaken to their god source, they're just men all out here trying to fucking, make it big on the internet. You don't have a future with me. Not the way you're going. You have to find someone else to go into your future, and that's very self-serving. You've got to find someone that fits your lifestyle. That's what all of you are doing. Me? Similarly. I'm not finding anyone. I'm welcoming to someone to my lifestyle, but I'm not trying to force it onto anybody. If you don't like it, then go fuck yourself. Go find another chick. Really? Yeah. And that's it. It's like, I don't fit your lifestyle. So I'm not a good fit for you. But just realize that's what you're eliminating people by, is because you're looking for someone to put into your world. You're not looking for someone to build a world with or be part of their world. You're looking for someone to put into your world. Really? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, we just keep going on with all of them. Listen to this. Listen. Listen, Linda. Dionysus was connected with the underworld like gods of fertility and vegetation. Because plants and trees grow from beneath the surface of the ground. He was attended to by satyrs, lustful goat sprites like the Jewish Serim. The god Pan, whose occult spread through the Greek world, these are all of them, Pan, Cernonus, I don't know about Dionysus, was also a leader of satyrs, half man, half goat. He was a lustful, energetic god and a giver of fertility. He played it on a reed pipe, and the witches said that they danced around the devil while he played on the pipe with the thrill, I'm getting a download, of hideous notes. And that's why, what's his name? R. Kelly called himself the Pied Piper of R&B, the Piper of R&B. He played these dirty tunes and he got girls into a frenzy. He was that energy. Really, you wonder why I'm always trying to get him out of jail. He's totally, you know what I mean? A lustful, dirty, fucking filthy ass, Lilith ass energy. I'm like, play a little. He makes the baby making music. He is the fertility. He's the voice of the fertility god. Really? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I'm so gonna play your dirty ass music tonight. My mind's telling me no. Maybe you need to take a tranquilizer before you deal with me. Your thoughts go racing. Really? That's what happens to mine. You got racing thoughts. What do you think about this, Wolfman? He thinks that he can't. It's too much to think about. Yeah, until you take a hit of the weed and you start freaking out and you lose that big fat ego. she's more powerful than me. I'm in trouble. What happened to all that? Go ahead, pull out your tarot cards. I know it makes you feel good. You feel very powerful. Go ahead. You want to use some of mine? You want to pull out your obsidian stone? You want to draw sigils? I was pronouncing the word wrong, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, it's another horny god. We're totally doing it. According to the Murray theory, the devil appeared as a goat and in other animal forms because he was the pagan horn god of Western Europe. Here he is, Cernonus. I was waiting for you. I'm going to anoint myself with this. That's probably what's happening to me. I keep putting this on me and getting all horny. Hey, I totally was, bro. I've never been turned on like that. That's why I deleted those messages. I was like, I'm getting turned on just in the messages. What was it? I don't know. Maybe it was something I said. It's not there anymore. Really? Some fucking horny ass fucking energy. I was like, come here, let me anoint you. What does it smell like? Fucking cinnamon, but it smells like the red ones, the spicy cinnamon. Oh, we're talking hot. I'm working with the energy, people. Really? I guess, call it Scorpio, I guess. It's the whole season. That's where I was like, I had no idea. The moon just intensifies it. Really? Oh, man. All right, let's go back to it now that I'm anointed and we can speak of him. Cernonus, the stag god of Gaul, has been selected for his honor, although little is known about him and nothing about the form which he is worshipped took. He was a god of fertility and the underworld, sometimes shown with 3 heads like Hecate. Who's Hecate? Hey. Meet you at the crossroads. Oh, really? So that would be the same as Azrael, or what's your fucking name? Thoth, really? Anubis. They're all over there with me. Really, it's just, I could keep giving you all their names, but we just keep being recycled. We're recycled souls. Really, we were there. It's always the same thing. Where are they now? Where are you now when I need you? They said you don't need us. That's very true. I don't really need you. I'm not really needy. Moving on. I mean, where's the horn god? I thought you were. Come on now. All right, moving on. What does it say? Julius Caesar said that Gauls believed themselves to be descendants of Dispater, a Roman god of the underworld. The native name of this god is not known. But if it was Cernonus, it might provide a connection with the devil as creator of the world. And okay, I wasn't going to anoint you with devil juice. Okay, maybe I was. I wasn't sure if that's what they call it. I guess it wasn't Jesus juice. I was just trying to give you the power to have a good night. Men don't seem to have that power anymore. Jesus. Get away from me, Big Dick Davison. God damn it. This is just sad. The survival of Cernonus is unlikely. None of the laws against paganism in Western Europe mention a horn god or any god in animal form at all. However, the pagan practice of dressing up in an animal mask and costume and certain occasions did carry over into Christian times. Saint Caesarus of Arles, I don't know, who died in 542, said, "Some dress themselves in the skin of cattle." Oh, remember we were talking about this yesterday, Buffalo Bill. Yeah. Would you fuck me? I've had enough. Really? The jokes in hell are fucking hilarious. They're way better than those stupid God jokes over on the other side. Really? Ours are far more entertaining. Call it the divine comedy, if you will. Sorry, it's funny to me. Anyways, later 6th century, the Council of Octuri condemned people who masquerade in bull calves or stags. There's the bull, right? Buffalo Bill. He was always looking for what size girl? A size 14. What size am I? 14. He needed a big girl. He needed to slide in that skin. I bet you wish you could put my skin on. Get away from me, weirdo. Men want to wear my skin. Therefore, after Archbishop of Canterbury in 668 condemned various pagan survivals and also evildoers, fortune tellers, and poisoners, and anyone who goes about as a stag or a bull calf on the 1st of January. Really? Is this when we're supposed to be acting a fool? Well, that's something we don't typically do on a New Year's. Let's start doing this just to, freak out Christianity, as if we don't freak them out enough. Turning himself into a wild animal and dressing in the skins of a cattle or putting on the heads of beasts. It's exactly what the Native American did. It's exactly what the Native Americans did. Because this is devilish, they considered the Native Americans devils? I believe so. Anybody that doesn't look like you must be the devil. All right, this type of masked revelry has continued to present day, but it does not indicate the survival of a cult. Mummying dances and animal costumes are still performed in England, but the dancers are not devotees of pagan gods any more than American children on Halloween Mass. Nor does the 1st of January seem to have been an important witch festival. It is now. But the tradition of dressing up as an animal at times of revelry, what kind of animal do you want to dress up as? They would prefer you to dress up as a cow or a bull, maybe a goat. I'm starting a revolution. Who wants to start doing this? Really? Or you could go to the southern thing and eat black-eyed peas. honor your tradition of going hungry. How about let's not? At some Sabbaths, the worshippers, as well as the god, dressed in what? In masks, animal heads, and skins, though in most cases they wore their ordinary clothes or went naked. Well, that's a bit much. I don't know what to stare at, the animal head or the animal body. And that goes back to the fucking, I'm seeing the centaur, the Sagittarius. Really? I'm a beast. From the waist down, I'm a beast. You wish you could use that, don't you, Aries? You wish you could use that. Hey, Sagittarius men, go ahead. I'll let you have it. Really? I mean, nobody else can use it. Nobody can do it better than us, right? We're from the waist down, we're beast-like. I love it. Come here, little fishy. Seriously, moving on. What seems more likely is the survival of a particular cult of Cernonus, Dionysus, Pan, or any pagan god. Is the survival of an idea. The witches, I went to the right page, right? I went to the right page. What did I want? I don't know. I picked 299 and we went to the right page. Intuitively guided. Really? I'm just saying. We got everything I was looking for. The witches, who were magicians as well as devil worshippers, apparently shared. That's assuming there was some god worth worshipping of the dark. I guess if you look at Wolfman, they worship him as a dark practitioner. I guess. The horned god, they all just want to fuck him. And then there's the dark goddess. It's like, have him. Have 2 pieces of him. Sorry. And that goes back to the gods always fornicating with the women, the fucking mortal women. Really, we don't want a mortal man. They're just mortal. They're very fragile in their flesh and bones. I've been known to break a few. You're supposed to be gentle with women. I'm going to tear your ass up, bro. Make you sit and hold your pillow at night wondering if you just got raped. Did she fuck me? She fucked the shit out of me. Dude, I wasn't even in control. No, you were not. You lost control the second you stood in front of me. I'm sorry. I can't get past suspicion. I can't get past suspicion. I can't even put it in words. I'm sure you thought you was gonna stroke something. I'm so sorry. I can't. What are you seeing? A dude sitting on a chair getting fucked? He can't even get out of the chair. Who's that guy? I want to fuck that guy. He looks like he's having a good time. Oh shit, that was hilarious. Meaning in the sense that you thought you were going to put in work and you're just sitting there fucking, you know what I mean, oozing. You're dripping. You thought that was going to be me. No, baby, this isn't my cum. This is yours. I can't get out of the chair. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can see why I'm not doing it, dude. Seriously? Well, I mean, you'll have a good time. As long as I have a good time, I'm sure you will. Oh, funny. That was too funny. Really? You thought you were going to stand on your own two legs, did you? Come here, princess. All right, sorry. I'm just, you know, you look at someone like Wolfman who thinks that, you know, he's in full control of the bedroom. Not in my house. He's in there holding the pillow. She fucked the shit out of me. You know why you're not prepared? Because you have it in your mind. That's why. Really? Yeah. It's all in your mind. That's hilarious. I enjoyed that quite well. Let's move on. The release of an animal orgy was frequently approached through the wild and frenzy dancing, usually in a circle. And we pulled out yesterday, the witch's sabbath, or the witch's circle. A circle and moving to left and the side of evil. The Spanish author so-and-so said that witches dance in strange fashion. We just pulled this yesterday, and I told you that's what I'd be doing. Do I dance strange? I thought I had some pretty good dance moves. Look, it's right on top. The witch's round. Really? Let's go rounds. Come on, Wolfman, let's go rounds. You know what I just realized? It's your energy. You're the one that's afraid. Okay. Yeah, I just realized that. Wow. Well, you look like you're so fucking strong. Really? Hey, Marshall, are you afraid? I'm not afraid. Come here, drop your pants. Let's see. Thought you were the biggest bad. I thought you were the goat. Come on, put on the suit. He said, I can't be your Superman. Whatever, you and your tight tights. I wasn't looking for a man in a cape. But you could be my scapegoat. I keep seeing him with that little thing on his head. He really wants to be the devil. Oh, look at Marshall. He wants to be part of the bad guys. Isn't he a cute dress up of a bad guy? Come on, he's not a bad guy. Whatever. You wish. You're not a bad guy. The release of Animal Orgy. Yeah, we're having, and that's why I said, I think we're having an orgy. This, just kidding. Did you bring your dipstick? That's how I described it. It's like they all line up for this sex scene, and I open the door and nobody's there. They all came to see it, but nobody was. Get away from me! You guys are pathetic. What is this? You got? Oh, now you want to watch a woman masturbation scene, huh? Any other time you want to watch dudes? Just kidding. Moving on. The union with the devil was usually described as painful. Ooh. Many witches saying that it was agonizing as childbirth. See, whatever's in his pants, bro. I told you, he's got a big old thick dick that's gonna rip somebody apart. Really? Well, not those skinny bitches that are loosey gooseys. I'm telling you, bro, you could see it. It was all thick and shit. That thing only gets bigger. I was like, it's a $6 burger. Really? I'm gonna choke. Get away from me with that. Really? I knew it. Nobody wants to be in pain. It wants to be pleasurable, not painful. Ugh. Does it feel good? No, stop. It doesn't feel good. The devil's go find a skinny, loose bitch. Really? Mm-hmm. The devil's member was scaly. Jeanette, oh, she described it. She suffered extreme pain. The devil's phallus was unnaturally large, and both it and his emission were cold. If you're cold-hearted, you're probably cold-dicked. Oh, God. The explanation now generally accepted is that the artificial phallus was used, but the experience was also said to be intensely pleasurable. Oh, it did get good, huh? A judge in which the trials of Rome, in which early 16th century, found that witches enjoyed the devil with the utmost voluptuousness. That's a lot of words. Voluptuousness. All right. A young French witch said, I will not be other than I am. I find too much content in my condition. I am always caressed. In Scotland in 1962, this lady told her accuser that the devil was heavy like a malsack, a malt sack, and huge nature, very cold as ice. But also he is an aber for us that way that any man could be. Well, this just really goes on. Witches were frequently beaten because they had not done enough harm or displeased the devil in some other way. What is this? The same persevering mixture of pleasure and pain appears in accounts of flagellation at the Sabbath. What does flagellation mean? I don't want to Google it. I don't know if this is good. It gets worse. Erotic pleasure in the Sabbath had a strong hold on many witches, and some of them remained faithful to the devil to death. A young Lorraine witch, something something, said that the Sabbath was a true paradise where there was more pleasure than it was possible to describe. Whoa. Was I about to sleep with the devil? Really? I'm sure he thought I was. What? Dude, this is like, I was really preparing for something amazing. Damn. He made them believe that he was a true God and that the joy of the Sabbath was only the beginning of much greater glory. In England, Rebecca West and Rose something died very stubborn and refractory without any remorse or seeming terror or conscience for their admirable witchcraft. What did you guys do? No. Oh, bless me. Let's see. Blasphemous manner, devil's faction. I don't know. It is widely believed that witches and sorcerers signed a formal contract with the devil on entering his service. In 1320, an inquisitor of whatever. What is this? I think we're going deeper into devil worshipping. Really? Something about the Virgin Mary. Yeah, let's stop there. Really? Because, yeah, now it's going into more of, and that's just kind of how it leads on, is where it came from and how far it went. Yeah, because now it's going in black magicians. We're observing the connected with God. We're receiving help from the devil. That we're not connected with God. And that's what it says. They try to say that I'm in league with the devil because I don't go to a church. What are you talking about? I do my own church here. Really? Who is the biggest picture on here? Picture me rolling. Fucking Jesus is all over here. What are you talking about, Becky? That's what I said. I don't have any symbols of the devil other than myself. I'm considered the devil. Why? Because I didn't listen to God? Well, in that case, that's you, dipshit. You're not following God's commandments, you son of a bitch. Really? Also produced still, here it goes. Signed by Hell, Satan, Beelzebub, Lucifer, Elimi, Leviathan, and Astroth, accepting the pack. Really? Yeah, those were some of the names. Ooh, it goes on to Diana. The witches worshipped a moon goddess whose name is secret. Oh, here comes the names. But who is probably Diana, and a sun god who may be Lucifer. They believed in reincarnation. Of course we do, because we know we've been here before. And the Lord of the underworld who undermines when and where the witches will be reborn. The Lord is perhaps Lucifer as black sun, and also perhaps Cernonus, the horned god. The witches say that their goddess, the queen of heaven and all living, went down to the underworld and mated with the Lord, which is the version of the myth Persephone, and the Greek queen and the underworld. They're talking about us again. The goddess of crops and fertility. And that's it. They've wrote so many books about us. I mean, me. And in every life I ever had, they wrote books about it. And they'll write books about this. And that's because I actually live a life. You guys work a job. You raise kids. You pay bills. You're commoners. You're commoners. You're on the common struggle. That's all you're doing here. You live life to be part of life, not to adventure it. And here I am at Beltane, facing the horned god, facing Hades again. Didn't I surrender? I'm like, didn't I do it? I offered to initiate you. Was I supposed to drop my underwear? Is that what you thought this was going to happen? All the girls drop their underwear. Shut up, bro. None of your girls wear a fucking chastity belt. Chastity belts don't drop like underwear. Doucher. You have to have the key. I'm the gatekeeper. I'm looking for the key master. Realistically, listen here, dirt diggler. I'm just saying, I avoided it, and here we are, and that's what they were talking about. Here we are again. Heavily affected by the Murray theory, the modern witches have gone back beyond the era of witch trials to the pagan rites in which they believe witchcraft sprang. Some of them claim to be preserved druid traditions. They are organized in covens of 13, each headed by a high priest or a high priestess. You're going to go start your own coven? You're going to teach magic? Shut up. I told you, you can't be one unless you were going to be a high priest with me. Or you can go find some other witch, bitch. But she ain't going to have shit on me, and you know it. You have no choice, bro. You can do whatever you want, but you're not going to have a place of authority until you submit. Just saying. They celebrate the 4 great pagan festivals every May Eve, and that's today. What are we doing right now? It's May Eve. Tomorrow's May Day. Beltane, the full moon, all of it. This is the Eve. All Hallows Eve, which is Halloween. When they leap through the bonfires as the pagans did on Beltane and Samhain. Samhain is Halloween. This is an imaginative magic designed to aid and stimulate the activities of the sun, the source of life on earth. As badges of rank, the witches wear garters, sometimes snake skins. Did you see me pull out my snake skin in that post? Really? Yeah, I just put it back. I have one that I keep at my altar in my car, and then I have one that I keep here. I have multiple ones. Really? Mm-hmm. And that's what we're supposed to do. And that's just like, I'm trying to take part in a sacred ceremony that hasn't been done in centuries. Really? We'll get back to the other one. Anyways, and as far as the bonfire, I saw that. I have my little, it's not fire, it's like this little thing of fire starter, and then I have my little thing so I can actually start a small fire. Really? I don't know how my neighbors are going to feel about it, but I'm going to do my ritual practice as I do. This is an imaginative magic designed to aid and stimulate the activity of the sun, the source of life on Earth. As badges of ranks of witches sometimes wear garters and snakes, and that's why I went out and I got lingerie for this occasion. Really? Yes. They usually perform their ceremonies naked, and there are hints of flag. What is this? Here's the word again. Whatever, rituals, where they adore the black bulk of the goat. Squatting on the altar is not known, but they say that their rites bring them the profound sense of security and peace. Really? Well, again, I was inviting everyone in until I realized what we were really. I don't think we wanted to bring everybody in on this energy. Realistically, yes. It was supposed to be just a regular full moon, but then all the horn god shit came in and it got really dark, don't you think? So yeah, it starts with a dance, some fire, some candles, some oils, some crystals, and a night you'll never forget. Whoever he was, dude, you've got to admit, this is one brave motherfucker. He was really down for it. Really? That's brave. He must have read about it somewhere to not be scared of it. And then I gave him too much information and he did get scared. Whatever. I'm like, well, catch you next time. Not. I do crazy shit like this every full moon. Not all the horny shit, but I'm typically trying to have sex under a full moon. Same kind of ritual that I'm trying to do all the time. Really? Yeah, it's a thing that witches do. Seriously? I mean, are you available 13 times out of the year? Wait a minute, what about new moons? If you're just going to be a sex partner, realistically, I mean, if you're good at the performance, I don't need another partner. We could do this quite often, right? We don't even have to do it for rituals. We could just do it for pleasure. That's where God's like, you're not. That's why I didn't let this happen. Really? I'm not supposed to be just having sexual partners. I'm supposed to be, having a holy union. What, I'm not supposed to come in holy union with the devil? And in the end, what devil did I come in holy union with? Myself, the Lilith. Came in union with myself. That's lovely. I love myself. Really, I told you if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up making love to myself like the rest of you. I think I'm funny. I ain't mad, dude. When I looked at it, and that's where it is. It's like in my own feelings, yeah, I'm really let down, and this never works out, and I got rejected again. But when you look at the bigger question of why people are running away, it makes perfect sense. Would you do it? Oh yeah, you're right. I'd probably be scared even if I did have a dick. Really? And yet you hear me. I'm like, I'm running from Wolfman. I'm like, he's trying to get me in his chambers, guys. He's trying to get me. He's Uncle Nasty. It's all sexual. I'm like, do you really have any power? Did God give you any power over me? Roll up, bro. Roll up and let's see. Seriously? I don't think you do. Other than getting me to kind of, calm my voice. That's not really. You're not getting me to calm the tits. Hey, that was a good teaching. Really? I didn't know it was going to lead to the horned god. I mean, I did, but I guess. And that's what was crazy is he popped up, and that's how synchronicities work. It's like, how is the devil connecting to you on a 3D realm? They send pictures and notice, they're sending information to me all the time. And that's what really scares you is because I'm part of both worlds. If I was just a Jesus freak, it wouldn't be so scary. You'd be like, oh, I'm going to heaven. And then you realize, oh, shit, I might be in hell. That's what I got here. And everybody started saying. I was like, I don't know this is hell. This is my home, people. What are you talking about? Really? I've been living here forever. I've been watching people suffer since the beginning of time. What are you talking about? You got a name for this place? Okay. Really? And that's what makes me the goddess of hell. You made it that way. I was just a goddess. But since this place is hell, then I guess that's what it is. All right, we're fulfilling your stupid prophecies. Really? Who wrote this book? Really? That was a good one. Really? What did we learn? There's no such thing as the devil. That this energy comes once a year and it's all about, getting it on. And that's just confirmation to it. Really? So as it works, as much as I wish I could just say, well, it'll be gone on Saturday, that's not true. No, It'll stick around for at least another 3 days after the full moon, and then it'll be gone. Really? Yeah. Goes back to this calendar. The the I'm seeing something about the 8 holy days. It's the same thing. We do the same thing. Where do you think Christianity got all of that shit from? They stole it from the dark and said it was light. And then anything that they didn't want you to know, they said was the devil. It was evil. Really? Why'd they say Lilith was evil? Because God gave her authority? Because God gave me this and that? What makes me evil? Really? I mean, seriously, you met me. Am I evil? I'm temperamental, for sure. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say evil. Do you think I'm evil based on my words? Because I thought evil was an action. I have evil words? Perhaps. My words are painful. I wouldn't say they're evil. I thought they were pretty creative, to be honest. That goes back to when I got into spiritual court. Could you have said anything worse? Possibly. If you give me a second, I could think of something more terrible to say. Realistically, did I hurt your ego? Did I put you down? You were such a big guy and I offended you. And now you don't want to forgive me. Oh, well, Christ is the way. Forgiveness is the way. Really? Are you manipulating me? Just a little. I mean, you could stay in the dark if you want. If you want. I don't give a shit. I go from dark to light. While you guys are sitting there suffering, I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Jesus realm. I'm going back to hang out with Buddha. I'm going back to Happy Land. You guys stay here. I know where to find you. Really? On that 9 to 5, I know exactly where to find all of you. You haven't left. No? Hell no. Do you know my son sent me a message this morning? He said, is Lewis Hamilton sleeping or dating Kim Kardashian? Why did he just find it out? The first part is, why does it matter? Where is he finding it out? He's a teenage boy, and somehow it took this long to reach him. But that just goes to show this stupid shit that they think is important, they'll shove on everyone. They found out about Trump 2 days late. They didn't know that Trump got shot at. Both of them gave me messages. Really? Yeah, the kids are not very well informed, but that just goes to show that it does leak into their world. Anything that's happening in the adult world finds its way to the kids and the internet. Really? I don't know. He was like, how do you feel about that? Realistically, I told him, yeah, since January. It was public since January. Who knows how long it's been going on? The question is he sleeping with Kim Kardashian? The question is he sleeping with Kanye's ex-wife? Really? You are his property. Realistically, you're his baby mama. Should we just say that? He's sleeping with Kanye's baby mama. He's in Kanye's baby mama drama. Why couldn't you find your own girl? Are you telling me there wasn't any other women in the world? Like attracts like, right? And I told him forever. I almost blame myself. I was like, you're like a fucking male version of the Kardashians. You're a fucking Kardashian. You're a fucking Kardashian. And he became one. Maybe he always was because I accused him of being one. So he just stepped in it. And that's where it is like, I accused you of being a fuckboy. And what did you turn out to be? A whole ass fuckboy. Did I have the wrong accusations as the witness? And I bear fucking witness to your bullshit? And I accuse you in front of God and all of spiritual justice? And that's it. I make the accusation. They take it. You know what I mean? I stand before, I just stand before my peers and the whole courts. And I give my fucking statement and I walk out. What the outcome is, I don't know. I'm walking through courtrooms. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, it was her. Yeah, that did that. Yup. I saw it. Really? You snitch bitch? I am. And that's why I'm part of the protective fucking unit, dude. I'm snitching on all of you. I'm telling everybody the truth shall set us free, bro. We're telling the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. When I get to you, and I will get to you, I'm going to expose you for the lie you are. So you might as well clean your fucking act up before I get there. Because I can smell a lie. Really? And it don't matter how good you dress this up. It'll only take so long. It'll only take so long for us to decide to discover the truth. Because that's what I do. I'm a truth seeker. I'm looking for the truth all the time to reveal it to everyone. And in doing so, we find the liars. False accusations. I'm waiting until Ali can prove to me that he is in a sexual relationship with a female. I still have yet to even think that I've made a false accusation. I accused Ali of being gay. It is still yet to be determined. He can determine whether or not that's true. But at this point, there's no supporting evidence that this man is heterosexual. There is no proof on all of the internet that he has been in a sexual relationship with a woman. So I stand on my standing. As far as Mike Stud, I don't need to prove it, bro. The guy is gay. Don't tell me he has a wife. The guy is gay. These aren't false accusations, bro. When it comes out, when the truth comes out, you're gonna be like, damn, she knew it in the beginning. I swear to God. Remember, Russ? Remember? I wasn't even awake when I realized this guy was gay, dude. What gave it away? He created a shirt called the man crop. It came above the fucking belly button so that it showed off men's junk. It was a fucking halter top for men. That was the gayest shit ever, bro. That's what did it. No, that's not all that did it. That confirmed it. Really? Have you met the guy? Hey, my name is Steve. How are you? He's got 2 sold out shows in fucking at Red Rocks if you want to come meet the guy. Really? He's a fucking douche. Talk about a Scorpio douche. His secrets, occult teachings, sexual fucking alchemy and shit. Shut up, Dirt Diggler. Dirt Diggler. We know you're digging in the dirt. Shut up. Popping fucking pills and, you know what I mean, having fucking orgies with your homies. Was there a woman there? Are you sure there was a woman there? There was just you and all your bros. Really. You were just touching each other, you know what I mean? Dick to dick. Listen here, Dick Tracy. I know you. I know you, bro. In the essence of false accusations. I was wrong about you? Prove it. Prove it. Prove that I was wrong. And let's go back to this. Prove that any of the other shit you said about me or anybody else is true. You can't even prove you're true, let alone the shit you talk about everyone else. You liars. Realistically? Oh, yeah. In your defense, all you do is prove your guilt. You confirm your guilt. I told you that Wolfman was nothing more than a fuckboy. He got offended and tried to claim to be a fucking emperor and came out as nothing more than a Knight of Wands. Have you, in 2 years, have you seen this guy in a relationship? And yet he's going to tell you as a tarot reader. There's been no relationship, just a bunch of fuck sprees. He goes to different countries and has little affairs. I was always right about you. I was right about all of you. Really, it doesn't make me feel good that you're living so wrong. It was astonishing, to be honest. What we call is an ego death. When I realized the truth about you, it broke my heart. It broke my mind for sure. Called an ego death. It broke my mind for sure. And that's it. You think people are so good until you find out what they're doing in the dark. Hey, I'm right there, bro. You want to know what they're doing? Let's go find out. Really? You want to expose them? That's what we do around here. We're the exposure. We give them all exposure. They want spotlight, bro. We're putting them in spotlight, bro. Left and right. They are standing bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Really? Yeah. As far as that, no, there's no devil. Seriously? No. Do you know how irritated it would be to go take me to some devil worshiper? Do you know how stupid that is? Like you're praying to, and I'm going to make you know that there's nothing. Because here I come, the whole goddess of hell, with the fury of God, breathing fire, and you're talking about some crazy shit that there's something out there to get us? What are you talking about? And you put your whole life into this, and you teach this to other people? Lucifer, the morning star, his most beautiful angel that never had a job in heaven? You're kidding me, right? You've got to be joking. Where did you put this together? His pride made him powerful? Oh, well, that looks like ego, the fucking Oscar the tarot reader. Pride, the fall of man? Only the prideful go to him. And really, it's because their pride has taken a hit. So they seek vengeance. You seek authority to an angel that has none. Really? I would love to meet some devil worshippers. They're really going to hate me. And then they're going to go, what? Ask Lucifer to attack me? Lucifer loves me. Same as Jesus. What are you talking about? There's nothing in the pits of hell or the highest heaven that you can invoke against me that isn't with me. Which just means that you're against the divine incarnation. Really? Are you against the high priestess, a woman? Do you still consider me a woman because I'm in the flesh? Didn't you catch the beginning of the video? You're nothing more than your flesh and the brain of what it thinks it is. So you lack your soul. You haven't reached that, which is your higher self. You're being guided by your own spirit outside of yourself because you haven't incorporated your spirit inside of yourself. Really? No, you live by your mind. You do whatever your mind says. You're not a free spirit. You're not driven by the heart. You're driven by logic, time, to be honest. Going back to that dimensional chart that I shared about all the dimensions, did you see that where it's like I think it was like the 7th dimension, maybe the 6th, where time no longer exists? And I've been telling you guys that since I feel like the beginning of this. Time stopped existing for me years ago. It's not real. It never was. You hear the clock ticking? Don't be late. You have a bedtime. You have a certain time you got to be to work. You have a lunchtime. You know what I mean? You have appointments and you can't be late. Your life is dictated by that clock. You're ruled by all kinds of things. Really? Mm-hmm. Who's your master? You mean like Jesus? Yeah. Are you from Earth? Let me check these comments. Let's see. Devil worshippers. What do we got in here? Hi. Sounds like you could be freaky. I'm the succubus, dude. I'm Lilith. I'm the rawest sexual energy that God created. If God had a form, I would have been his genitals. And I say genitals because it doesn't mean he had a dick. Realistically, he would have probably had to have a vagina if he was birthing everything. But instead, he gave it to me. I get to be his vagina. Thanks, God. Thanks. I get to be the vagina. Well, where's your dick? Is it this big dick Tracy over here? Dude, I'm serious. Do you think I'm overacting? Did you see the panty pic? I'm talking about Wolfman. Go to his Instagram. Well, he did it on his YouTube first. And then he was like, well, I'm going to take this over to Instagram. It's probably everywhere. Him and his underwear is probably everywhere. It's probably on his website. Really? I don't know, bro. But there's a lot of movement in his underwear, dude. And it doesn't look like a typical dick, dude. I don't know what a dick looks like, but I'm telling you, there's something moving in his underwear. I don't have a man in my house. Do the rest of you want to walk by in your underwear and let me see if I'm overreacting? I've seen the gray sweatpants thing. I've never seen this before. What if he really doesn't have a big dick and it was just great lighting? What if he's like sitting there like, what is she seeing? I don't know, bro. I'm seeing my biggest fear, I guess. Fucking Ron Jeremy. How do you know that name? I don't know. It's stuck in my head. And he was in a video. Really? I mean, I don't remember watching any of his videos. I was talking about digging myself deeper in this conversation. All right. He looked like Gallagher, didn't he? That's gross. Why does ugh. That's what it is. Takes this ugly motherfucker and blesses him. Sounds like God. That was a good joke. Oh, my chest is on fire. Yeah, I'm a freak. Fucking freak. What does this say? I got 3 bullhorns. I don't want to know where the other one's coming from. Something from high school. You say every life. Who else were you besides Lilith? Oh, shall we go through the timelines? Well, most of me is over here. I was Hecate, I was Morgan, I was Callie, I was Isis, I was Kanyan, I was Bridge, I was Medusa, Sarah Dwin. Geez. Do you really want all the pictures? Okay, those are the ones that I have in my bottle that I am pretty much all the time. I'm trying to think if there's any more that I accessed outside of me recently. No, just my layers of Morgan. We're just catching more layers of me. But those are basically the incarnations I'm working through right now. Really? Yeah, here I am again. Damn it. Really? I must have done something wrong. Just kidding. Super funny. I did a lot wrong. That's why I'm here, is to make it all right. Really? I like you ask the question because, yeah, I had many lives. I didn't get to just sit around being Lilith for all those lives. How did you end? I don't know. I never knew how any of these ended. I just see the next life. No, and nobody cares how you died. Who cares how you died? Really? I mean, I do have some trippy memories. There was this one time they cut my head off, and really? That's karma, don't you think? You cut my head off, bitch. You cut my head off. I'm cutting everybody's head off, dude. I'm coming back and taking everybody's head. And if you go back to my 10-day forecast, it's like off with their head. Are we talking decapitation? For sure, bro. For sure. You know you got to snap it, right? You got to snap the neck first. Yeah, that's it's just a little snap, just a little snap it, and then you can pull it off a little easier. How do you know that? I remember it. I have a fucking strong past life memory of snapping necks. If there's one skill I know really well, it's that one. And how to swing a sword. I could still feel the sword. I know my arm isn't strong enough. Really? I don't have muscles for that shit. They were full steel, but I can remember the swing of it. Really? And I can remember the stance because you had to stand real far because it would cut you. You know what I mean? You're swinging it, so you had to stand a certain way. Otherwise, you're going to cut your own fucking leg. Really? I can remember the swing of it, dude, and the weight of it. Really? Oh, and the sound when it would hit. And I was fighting men, not women. I was fighting men, not women. There was no women running around with fucking swords. I mean, Joan of Arc later, when I put my spirit in her, that bitch knows how to fucking swing a sword, for sure. She learned as a small child, but she didn't even, adultize. The great die young. Really? She came just to... You think about Joan? Hey, Joan, come here. That's my daughter reincarnated. Seriously? Yeah, true story. I got Benjamin Franklin in the other room, Mr. Albert Einstein, who's going to create destruction. Just kidding. Not this time. Not this time, Big Ben. Take it easy. Really? Yeah. Her prophecy, she started at 13. The angels started coming to her. She was basically born, the female warrior was born to stop the 100-year war, a man's war. Shaves her head, goes in, does all the fighting and stuff, ends up, you know what I mean, being killed at the age of 19. Like, damn, that's no fucking future for a young woman. Hey, bro. Quit fucking thinking that us women are fucking so fragile. Really? There's many of us in time. God in the female form, the wrath of God in the female form. Hell, no fury than that of a woman's scorn. Realistically, all hell's about to break loose if this bitch come in the house. And that's where you're like, oh shit, mom's tripping, bro. Mom's tripping, bro. Mom's tripping. Really? Oh shit. Let's go on. Anything else? Yeah, it was all of those things. Is this a joke? Only if it's funny. Go ahead and laugh. I think it's funny. No, it's not a joke. Your bills is a joke. Your bank future is a joke. Your past is a joke. You know what's not funny? Is that this is real. And if I'm real and you're not, then what's funny about this? If I'm not crazy, which I'm not, I'll sit in front of science. I don't think that you're going to be able to pass their test. I'm just saying, if both of us sit in front of a psychologist of the highest level, we sit in front of Carl Jung, you're going to the cuckoo bin before I do. Really? They're going to put a 72-hour hold on you before they put one on me. Really? Let me ask you a couple questions about your childhood, if you don't mind. No, I'm not crazy. But if I'm not, and this is why people have to keep telling themselves that, if I'm true, then where does that leave you? Where are you in all this? If I can prove all of time, who are you in this? And how can I? Do I look like a historian? Like in all my ghetto fabulous years, I was reading fucking books on history. In 1949, when Columbus, I think it was in the 40s, right? Some shit like that. I wasn't even alive. Really? No. I don't know what's going on in the 19th century, nor the 20th or the 21st. But yeah, here we are, and I'm completely confused. Not too much. It looks similar to the Atlanteans. The sex dolls is a new thing. You're eating butthole. I didn't know that would be a thing. Men are shaving their balls. There's some things that I didn't think would ever happen in all of my time, but it is the end of time. Things have gotten a little out of control, don't you think? Oh, yeah. It's like, is this a joke? Yeah, I think it's funny. My life is a joke all the time, but it's not like not real. It's funny, but it's not real. Really? Yeah. I enjoyed the comments. That makes it a lot more fun. I like to interact with people that like are totally tripped out. I like tripping people out. All right, here we are, and remember, there's no such thing as the devil, but the horn god energy is upon us. Realistically, I can't get back to that. Were you going to anoint me with devil juice? I guess actually, now that I've read it, I guess that does constitute as devil juice. I don't know how bad this is. I was trying to anoint Bobby with it, and then I tried to give it to I keep giving it to people. They won't take it. I think it's pretty good. I'm attracted to the smell of it. There's that Ron Burgundy. It smells like lion piss or whatever she says. It smells really good. Actually, it's kind of got this hint of like, I smell the cinnamon, but the more you smell on it, it kind of has like that throat chakra smell, which is like some kind of eucalyptus. So open your throat, open your mouth, put it in your mouth. You're not supposed to digest this. Really? Was that wrong? Now that I'm looking back, was that wrong that I tried to anoint you with devil juice so we could have sex in the woods? It wasn't the devil to me until we pulled out the book and you said he was a devil. That's what I say. It's like I wasn't a devil until you made me one. Really? It was just horny juice. Really? I mean, I could have brought the sacral chakra. Anything stronger would have just been my own. You want me to put some Lilith on you? How about some Lilith and Lucifer? I call this the death particle. Really? We're both pretty much dead. I'm going to try Lilith and Lucifer. Really? I don't think Russ is going to show up in my DMs. Pretty good. I'm pretty safe on that. Hey, there's the union of the masculine in him and his. I don't stop teasing that guy. He's going to get a breast reduction. They're not that bad, dude. I'm just messing with you. I promise. Come here. I'll kiss him. Hey, that joke was super funny, Russ. Were you mad? Everybody laughed. Talk about funny. What'd you say? I was like, come on, Russ, let's tattoo your mom's name on your tits. So let's push your nipples, Russ. Your girlfriend laughed, I'm sure. Does she feel conflicted every time she goes to kiss your chest now? Put your head on my chest. No, I don't want to suffocate in your boobies. Got your tits and your hair on my face. I feel like a lesbian right now. Am I making love to a man? Let me get on top because I feel like you're a girl when you're on top. Your tits are in my face. I know that I'm really terrorizing the ego of a small man who has insecurity issues already. Really? I spent too much time building him up, only to turn around and tear him apart. Really? Hey, I love you, Lucifer. Powerless piece of shit. They think you're powerful. They call you the devil. They never met me, I guess. That's what I said yesterday. Do you guys think I'm the devil? Because I offered to go do ceremony sex with this guy. I mean, I know I'm tempting. I know this is very tempting. Who would say no? Pretty much anybody that was logically thinking would say this is probably a bad idea. Really? I need that 1%. I bet you, let me find a 25-year-old dude. Let me find a 25-year-old. He's not even going to, he's be like, yeah, can I bring my friends? Sure, why not? Let me find a 25-year-old. I'm serious. Let him be 25. He's down with this shit. For sure, and he don't need no help, dude. He's going to fuck all night long, dude. He is young, dumb, and full of fucking cum. He's going to be dripping, dude. Sprinkle me is what I heard. Sorry, I promise. I don't promise. I can't promise that this energy is ever going to leave. Really, once we unleash Pandora's box, you know, once we get the juices flowing, there, we better put them somewhere, don't you think? Jeez, I put on for my city. Stupid. Oh, I don't know. It was great. Why it lasted, or well, why it's happening. But be careful of the happening. Really, I don't know. This might be that one that people end up, having these one night stands and end up pregnant, dude. Really, it's in the cards. You're very fertile. Really, it's in the cards. And that's why I was like, the only thing you got to worry about is they said that there's a pregnancy. Do you have condoms? Really? Yeah, don't want any of that. Maybe put 2 on. You'll still feel fine, I promise. No more babies. Oh, sorry, I'm so close. God, I am so close. My kids are literally in high school, bro. Do you know what that means? That means I survived childhood. Or they did. Somehow. Oh, man. I see people holding babies, too. I'm like, man, 18 more years. But it's not like I really have a 18-year plan anyways of what I'm doing for the next 20 years. Just fighting evil and, teaching the ascension. I can raise a couple kids while I'm doing it. Seriously? I've done this before. I should be better at it, you think? That's what it's about. But I bet people do. I bet you it happens more often than not. I bet you it happens, dude. They get under this full moon, they get all sexified, and then they end up fucking pregnant. That sucks. Could have been me. Let me do the timeline here. When did I get pregnant? This could have been me. Let me see. November. Let's see. Where are we? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. No, it wasn't me. I have nothing to do with it. None of my kids were born in that timeline. We're good. I never fell for this bullshit before. Well, that was a good teaching. Again, it was I guess it was about the devil, but it wasn't supposed to be. It turned into it. It was Bonifit, whatever his name was. I can't believe that we didn't have a card for him in the demon and Wyer's Demon Dictionary. Really? They didn't even include him. But again, that's stupid. No, because they included Callie and they included the Sabbats and they included the Brooms. Why didn't they include him? He probably is in there on a different card and I just didn't see it. I was talking too much. Oh yeah, going back to the twin flames thing. So I talked about the holy union, and that's how it's supposed to be: is the masculine and the feminine come into union. So in essence, these guys I'm telling you, at this point, I'm sure that they keep my feminine energy and I keep the masculine safe over here. But they're supposed to be the opposite, the yin to my yang. Really? That's what I mean. They're the yin. Just kidding. So that's how it's supposed to be. And when we come into union is the explosion. Now, as I said, if it was me and this guy who isn't my twin flame, who isn't ordained and who isn't, doesn't carry the same code as me. And that's all that means is the coding. Really? Yeah, it's the merging of the coding. It doesn't matter because I would have already merged my masculine and feminine for this occasion. But when we take my masculine and feminine that lie in another body, that's full alignment. Really? I really hate to admit this in front of the world, but I've already said it lightly. Wolfman matches my sexual energy. And when I and heal it, really, it's calling. Through him, it's calling me to face this and open up to it. Is it to be to him? I mean, if he's the only one that can match the energy, then you kind of get a little worried about this. Each of them match one of my energies in time. What does he match? Love. Truly, you have to know the story. Hades literally loved Persephone. Like he desired her and was going to make her his, but not forcefully. I mean, yeah, he did forcefully take me, but then once it was there, it was all gentleness. He was doing everything to keep me. Well, I mean, it wasn't ownership. It's like he didn't actually have me. He had me in his presence, and that's like Belle and the Beast. It's like, I don't give a shit. No, I don't want your clothes. No, I don't want to eat with you. Hell no, I don't want to hang out with you. Really? I'll stay here, but go fuck yourself. If I can't leave, I'll stay here, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be nice about being here. And that's where the work had to be taken on his part, and he became so gentle, and that was the love. He wasn't what he appeared to be from the light. And that's where it became powerful, because then, you know, as the union happened, I inherited the dark. I was already the power of the light, and that's where this is happening. It's a reverse of roles, and it's a repeat of time. By submitting to him, I end up becoming the empress, and he ends up becoming the emperor. But I won't submit to him unless he makes this comfortable. He's being Uncle Nasty about it. What women give into it? Those are women with serious daddy issues that like to be bossed around and like to be told what to do and have no sense of direction themselves. I'm Lilith, dipshit. Until you recognize my power, bro, this is always going to be a power struggle. When are you going to recognize there's no power above me? I mean, unless you find Jesus in the flesh. Why won't you get this? Buddha doesn't have any power over me. Vishnu has no power over me. Christ has no power over me. He's my savior, not my keeper, not my jailer, not my, you know what I mean? As I was going to say, no authority, none of the divine have power over me. And then I saw Gabriel. Gabriel's words have power over me. But you can't get Gabriel to control me. He never could control. It's my surrender to his authority. Really? Because I know it comes straight from God. And if he's coming, then obviously I missed the message. I wasn't listening to God when he sends Gabriel. That means that God's been calling me, and God's been calling me, and God's been calling me, and I'm too busy to hear God. So God sends Gabriel. Go get her. That's all that means. I wasn't listening. Really? So going back to you, Wolfman, when you finally realize, like that man did yesterday, that I'm not just some girl, that I'm literally the dark goddess, then you might have a better chance. But you keep thinking I'm some fucking bitch, and that you can treat me like some bitch, and you wonder why I call you a bitch. You're competing with a fucking woman on the internet in your mind, but I'm not just some woman on the internet. You want to take in all the information and reject this. Like you have some power in your flesh. That goes to the rest of you guys. The quicker you can understand this, like that person there, they understand I'm Lilith. Okay, were you anything else? Thank you. Yes, I was. Many lives. I had to learn. I had to master. Really? Who's my master? Just kidding. No, they don't tell me what to do. That's Lilith. Nothing tells me what to do. I don't listen. And so Lucifer they all saw that in heaven. They saw this. They saw Lilith not listen to God and Lilith get away with it. So they said, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to rebel against God. Did they get away with it? Did any of us really? You think I get away with this shit? I mean, I'm allowed to talk to him any kind of way. But that's as I'm sitting there doing what he says. I'm talking shit while he's doing it, and that's it. It's like, you've seen me. Go scroll through my videos. Lilith versus God. Where the fuck was Jesus when that happened? Really? And this is where it goes back to honor the authority given to me by God. I'm not above you. I'm stuck here right with you. And in essence, I'm your footstool to help lift you up. But stop thinking that you're going to put me down or that you have any place, like you can even stand next to me. I can lift you up to stand next to me. And then I can bend over so that you can stand on me to get to where you need to be, because that's what I am. But you're not going to get me to just bend over. The whole story about Persephone is submission. You think you're going to force me into submission? You're going to force a force that has never been reckoned with before? You have the power to force Lilith? I'm sure the universe wants to see this. Do you really think in that big head of yours that you're more powerful than the ultimate power of darkness that has been documented since time? All right, fine. Say I'm not Lilith. You're going to take on fucking Isis? You're going to take on Morgan? You're going to take on Hecate or Kali? Medusa or Ceridwen? The bridge? Not me as a baby, but Mama Bridge of voodoo? Come on, dude, you can't. Not even one part of me could you take on. You could learn to love all parts of me and then be, you know what I mean, loved back, but you're never going to be more powerful than me. Why go quiet? I know what I am, inside and out of the skin. And I shared that. I'm going to leave on this note. I shared that in my community page. It was a picture of the most brightest, beautiful star in the galaxy. And it says, "This is me naked." I have told you guys so many times that if I could pull this skin off and show you my true self, that I am nothing more than that light. You don't know what's underneath the skin because nothing. Your skin crawls, is what I heard. What are you outside of the body you're wearing? Are you nothing more than the name and the body? Then you have no authority. You're just another nobody trying to assert yourself above everybody and say that you're powerful, but you have no spiritual authority. There's no power in your money. Kanye West is one of some, I think he's like literally at this point my richest twin flame celebrity. He's powerless. Lewis is powerless. Marshall is powerless. You gave them power over what? What power did Kanye ever have? The power to create good music. You deem it as good music and you made him powerful by that. But if you didn't deem it as good music, then he wouldn't be powerful. He has no power but that you've given him. Same with Marshall. Really? Not everyone believes he's the best rapper in the world. But what makes him stand out is because of his skin, and he keeps trying to deny that. And that's why nobody can deny him. Really? It's the truth. If he was another black rapper, this wouldn't even be a conversation ever had. Him running around saying he's the best rapper in the world. They say he's the best white rapper, and he stands out because he's white. And he wants to, and then you got Logic over there that wants to pretend to be persecuted because he's half black and half white, the biracial white rapper. Is it because you're black you went into rap, or is it because you're white and you wanted to be like the black guys? Really? Well, why didn't you play basketball? If we're being stereotypical. Just want to point out, Pac didn't play basketball. He was an actor. Yeah, mostly. I'm not the skin. I have to wear this bitch. I got to wear this flesh for 99 years, and that's it. I go on. The skin even comes with me. The body, you don't even get my body when I'm done. Nobody gets to cut up my body. Nobody gets to put on my skin. Nobody gets to, cut up my organs. Nobody gets nothing. You don't get no blood from me. You don't get nothing from me. Nope. I give you all my blood and sweat while I'm here. After that, the body goes with me. You get no part of me when I'm done here. Really? The body ascends. Really? Because I took it with me. Yeah. So that's how it goes. Yeah, this is why I'm not aligned with these horned gods. Because they're not gods. They're just men in their minds. They're mindless men. They're minding their business and doing what everyone else does. Russ is out there trying to, go on tour like every other rapper, trying to release an album. That's all they do. There's nothing significant about the work you do, bro. You're just another working ant. I'm sorry. It's like, oh, I made that great song. So what? There's somebody making a great song every fucking week. What makes you think you're so much better? You're lucky to be part of greatness, which is good music. Keep it up. Let's see you keep it up. You can't. One in how many songs, Russ? If I put out a song a week, one of them will hit. Yeah, and exactly. The rest of them are what? Just fucking overfill of your mouth You pouring out your mouth all the time. Come here, Russ. I know where to put that mouth. Let me lift my leg. I want to do this standing up so I can look down at you. I'm a dirty bitch, aren't I? God made me this way. Anyways, hey, I don't mean to put you down, to put myself up. I would like to raise you, but you're putting yourself down by putting other people down and by thinking you're so high and mighty to begin with. Really? Your authority comes by the service you do to humanity. I just want to point that out. When it's all said and done, they're going to be like, they were a huge impact on humanity. They changed the world. You're not. You're changing your clothes. Or maybe your girl's clothes. Work towards something more, which is what? Stop working. We can't all go on the unemployment line. I didn't say that. And that's where your brain is. You think not working is unemployed. You make these narratives in your head. You change the story and make it negative. Whatever. And that's what it is. It's like you can choose how to see it, and you can just choose to see that and that goes back to it. You choose to see that this is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad, this is a yes, this is a no. That's just how you think. What you think is wrong, the rest of us are doing every day, and we're all right with it. You just feel like it's wrong, and that's because somebody made you believe that you're not allowed to do these things. So because you're not allowed to, you look at those of us that are doing them, and you think there's something wrong with us because someone told you would be wrong if you did this. That's not right. It's all in your head. If you were the guy yesterday or today, whatever guy, you would say this is wrong. Why is it wrong? Most of you have actually even hooked up with strangers in the club. You have literally had sex with strangers many times. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure this is not a big deal. He takes girls from the club all the time. He thought it was just going to be some basic, sex. Till he realized, this isn't no basic sex. No, I tried to warn you. It wouldn't be. So in his eyes, what made him run? Fear or pride? He was afraid of what would happen, or he was prideful. Like, meaning, I can't do this. It was all in his pride, his morals. I can't be part of this. I can't do this. This is wrong. This doesn't, this. Don't tell me it didn't feel right. That's not an answer. That's not an answer at all. You talked yourself out of this. The question is, what part was talking when it talked you out of a good time? Mostly mine is fear. I can be honest. Mine really isn't pride, it's fear. Okay, then until you get to these guys, and then I have a whole bunch of ego and pride. Like, I would never. What makes you think that, hey, I know them on a soul level, bro? Really? That's the shit they be doing. You know how embarrassed I was running around saying I was in love with Russ? Jesus. That alone can make you question if I was crazy. At that time, I was. At that time, I was still dealing with a personality disorder. I attracted to him because he had just made an announcement he was crazy. He canceled his world tour to deal with his mental health. You know what I mean? We were both crazy. He was crazy about me. Then I healed it, and I can't deal with this crazy motherfucker. Really? Gosh, I gotta go back to the loony bin all the time and visit the fucking, you know what I mean, my former roommates. the frat house. I'm used to this. Because again, I'm the only female form up there in the divine. I'm the only female form in the darkness. I'm the only female form in the light. You know what I mean? God and all of God's masculine creations. And then there's me. There's one female Smurf and a bunch of male Smurfs. Really? Yeah. Where's my girls at? Like looking around. These bitches is running. Really? They're running. They're not around here. No, they're not leadership. They don't have leadership qualities. The only women on my channel are over-independent women that are working through a masculine energy. Really? No, there's no soft girls over here. You crazy. Only soft girls over here are you guys. I love you guys. I really do. I want to make a hard man out of you. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now. Remember, no devil.